The Pacers extinguish those Rockets, 115 to 102. IU loses out west to Oregon, 73-64. And LeBron scores 50K. Let's go! First round draft pick. Welcome to another episode of Cold Game. I'm your host, Isaiah Dotson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Bennell. Cuddy, what it do?
What it do, cuz?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling, cuz?
Feeling good, man. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for having me here.
I appreciate having you, cuz. All right, man. We gonna start this episode off with some somber news. One of our favorite players, somebody we was just giving a flowers on yesterday's episode, Kyrie Irving. He's out for the remainder of the season with a torn left ACL. How does this impact the Mavs? But more importantly, how does this impact Kyrie and him moving forward, especially considering his age, being 32? What does the future hold from him? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, get well soon, Kyrie, man. I know you got a long road of rehab ahead of you. You know, Kyrie's a warrior. You know, I really like Kyrie. Like I always say, I'm a LeBron fan, so I really became a big fan of Kyrie back in those Cleveland days with him and LeBron. He's a warrior, man. Even after tearing his ACL, he got up and knocked down his free throws, you know, before he got out of there. You know, that just, you know, shows the mark of a true champion. I know, you know, there's a lot of people who've played through injuries and, you know, notable injuries like, you know, Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Klay Thompson, people of that stature. So I think Kyrie's a warrior. I think he'll come back strong. You know, hooping is what he does. If you watch Kyrie, you know, he's a gym rat. So I don't think nothing's going to hold him back from, you know, getting on that court ever again. So just do your rehab, Kyrie. He'll get better soon, man. And I know that, you know, speaking on what does that mean for the Mavericks, that really sucks for the Mavericks. I mean, that's obviously their best player. That's the best player on the team. They felt comfortable trading, you know, a generational talent in Luka Doncic away to let Kyrie be that on ball guy and control that offense out there. So it sucks just for the game. And I love seeing Kyrie play. I mean, with all honesty, just watching him play that's basketball. I mean, it don't get no better than Kyrie Irving. So get well soon, Kyrie. I would like to see what type of adjustments Dallas makes. We're going to see Christie a little more with that rock. I don't know where Dallas goes from here. They're injury bound right now. I think they're right at the 10 spot. So, I mean, if they can weather the blow, we'll see what type of playoff run they can try to put together. If not, but we'll see, cuz.
We'll see. Yeah, man. Get well soon, Kyrie. That's all we can say. Get well soon, man. I'm going to miss his game, his aura. You know, he's poetry in motion when he's out on that court. He's one of one. He's a generational talent. So having him not on the floor makes the game a little less exciting, you know, because we know how Kyrie gives it up when he's out there. The coldest dribbler, ball handler of all time. So he's going to be missed on that court. I know he's going to come back even better as he posts in his IG. He's going to come back even stronger. I mean, and I look forward to him dropping buckets again, doing what he do. So, shout out Kyrie Irving. Get well soon, my brother. Moving on, the Pacers, we thumped on them Rockets, 115 to 102. Here's the crazy thing, because I was watching the game, man. We was up on them like 19 points in that third quarter. You know, we had the control. We put in our backups, well, we put the bench in, and the Rockets came back. And at one point in the fourth quarter, they took a 1-point lead. I was like, hold on. But after they took that 1-point lead, hey, all I saw was a mass substitution coming in. You looked over the bench, you saw Miles, you saw Halliburton, you saw Neesmith. Pascal was already on the floor. Oh, they came back in. So the fact that we won by double digits was even more impressive. And shout out to Tyrese Halliburton, the definition of a true floor general. What he did tonight was absolutely special. A 15-to-1 turnover assist ratio. I mean, name me a point guard better.
Definitely the most efficient.
So shout out to Tyrese. Big win by the Pacers. What you see out there, cuz?
Same. Shout out to Tyrese Halliburton. I heard a crazy stat on my way home today on the radio. Tyrese Halliburton is the second most all-time with having a 25-point, 15 assists, and 5 3-point games. So that's just a little stat for you. But yeah, shout out to Tyrese Halliburton doing what he's supposed to do. I'm handling business. You know, the Rockets are hot. The Rockets, you know, that's a good young team. So I think that's a good win for the Pacers.
Absolutely. And big shout out to Miles Turner, too. 4 big blocks. Many contests at the rim because the Rockets, they just think they can. They just want to drive the lane, and they athletic, and they do have the athletes. They have Sengun down there, Jalen Green attacking the rim, Thompson, he's an athletic freak, Jabari Smith Jr., they want to play around that rim. So Miles Turner had his work cut out for him, and he showed up. So big game for the Pacers. Great way to stack another dub. Man, and that's what we want to see.
Yep, exactly what I want to see.
All right, moving on. IU goes out to Eugene. Play takes on Oregon. And we lose 64-73. I'm gonna let you start this one off, cuz. What you see?
You got a better look at that than me, because I was working during the game. So I caught like the last couple minutes there at the end. Right when I got it, I think it was tied up. 63-63, I want to say. It was tied up. And then your boy, who's your boy from Oregon? Standale, what's his, how you say it? Shellstad. Shellstad came down and hit a big 3 right there at the end of the game to put him up. And then IU comes down, and you know, him and Trey Galloway and Abalo get to running a pick and roll, and Galloway just throws a lazy pass down there to him, gets it picked off, foul. You know, big man, Biddle knocked down his free throws, and it was just kind of over from there. They kind of just took the life out of him. And then I didn't like how after that, you know, I think Oregon may have been up 5 at that point. No. We was up. Oregon was up only 3 at that point, I believe. And then Goody came down and shot that 3. It was just an ill-advised 3. Like, you know, it was a minute left. I thought we could have went for the 2 and still, you know, tried to play defense, but they wanted to get it all back at the end and won, and it kind of cost them in the long run. So, you know, tough loss for IU.
Very tough loss, especially when we needed that quad 1 win to secure our spot in the tournament. And it comes down to crunch time. We was up 64-63. Our last shot, Galloway hit a big 3-pointer, put us up by 1, 64-63. They come down on the other end, and we get them down to 4 seconds on the shot clock. 4, 3. Shellstad pulls up and pulls a crazy 3. Like, you know that's what he wants to do. He should have been smothered ticket. He make him drive. You give him any air room. He's known to hit clutch shots. So that's what messed me up when he hit that one. I said, oh, okay, I see where this is going. Now they up 66-64. And then that very next possession, Trey Galloway comes down, and he was having a good game. But come on, bro. The game is on the line. Do not give that peel up. He got poked again. He already got poked a few possessions before that. Like, bro, you can't be getting poked at crunch time under any circumstances. If you're a ball handler, the rock is in your hands, you cannot get poked. He got poked. What we do, we foul. They come down. Up. Now they up 4. We come down. Timeout. You drop a play from McKenzie and Baco off the timeout. What he do? Of course he misses it. So now we foul again. The game is over, man. What are we doing? We had them right where we wanted them, man. We didn't score another point for the rest of the game. They finished off that game on an 11-0 scoring run. 11-0. They closed out the game 11 straight points to 0. It's no way that should happen. Who's splitting that round thing in that round thing? Very disappointed in the way that game ended, especially under the circumstances. We needed a dub. We needed to win. So now we're essentially in a must-win position when we go back home to play Ohio State. It's must-win. It's must-win. We 9-10 in the conference. Man, you got to win this game. You got to win. If you don't, then that means you got to win multiple games in the tournament. Mm-hmm. And so I'm not saying it's not possible, but, man, just take care of business at home. Take care of business at home. We're making it hard for ourselves because I don't care if we was playing on the road or not. When the opportunity presents itself to get a dub, get the dub. We'll see what they do when we go back home to Bloomington. Big game against Ohio State. Last game of the regular season. before the Big Ten tournament, man, if you're able to go to the game, man, go show these Hoosiers some support, and let's push these players, man. They fight on whole game. Senior night, let's push them to get a dub. Shout out IU. All right, moving on. LeBron James, 50 bands. He's the money man. 50,000 career points, first ever. How special is that?
I mean, come on, man. What else do we gotta say about LeBron James? I mean, come on now. If you still hating on LeBron James in 2025, then man, get off that haterade. Simple.
It's simple.
You know,
the hate stopped back in. You were supposed to be hating back in 2011, 2012.
Mm-hmm.
It was fair game. Hate all you want to.
Yeah.
2025.
No more.
You gotta show him some respect, man. Show some love, man, because you'll never see a player like him ever again. The GOAT.
That's all you can say. The GOAT. 50 bands. I mean, come on, ain't nobody did that. Who else in the history of the world done put up 50 bands in the NBA? He stands alone, man. I mean, come on, y'all can everybody can bring up all the other accolades on who they think is a GOAT. This, that, and the third. No, ain't nobody did what he done did in the NBA. So, shouts out to LeBron James.
For sure. All right, cuz, so I've been on a 90-day mission. I've been in that gym faithfully.
Yeah.
I'm over 60 days in. I'm completing my last leg. I've lost more than 20 plus pounds.
Good shit.
And that grind is something I embrace.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing how much of a gym rat you are, what's your routine? How do you lock in the gym? How do you motivate? Tell me about your day-to-day in the gym.
Yeah, so just to, for clarity, like I fell off with the gym for years, over 5 years, and I was just not going, not even, and then I remember me and my homie Shakir, we was walking to a Colts game from his apartment. He had a crib, a couple blocks away from Lucas Oil. We walking to Lucas Oil, walking to the game, cuz by the time I got to them steps, cuz I was like, yeah, I can't, I'm saying, what am I doing? So I really had a heart-to-heart with my pops, and I mean, he told me straight up, he said, you gonna kill yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna kill yourself. I mean, that's all I need to hear, man. Like, some things just, click in your mind. So, I mean, once I heard that, shout out to my pops, man. He really the one who motivated me to, really start getting back in the gym. And I started off slight, man. I walked in the gym that first day. I got on that treadmill for 5 minutes, and I put it on a 3. You know what I'm saying? And I walked. You know what I'm saying? I was tired as hell, sweating like I just ran a marathon. I only walked a quarter mile, but I did it. And I came back the next day and I did it again. So that was about probably close to around like, the beginning of the spring and the winter last year. So I'm about a year in on my workout grinds. And I love because that you put a goal of 90 days on yourself. But I say it's because make that a goal of a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like make that just a part of your routine every day, because I will say I'm at the point now to where I'm upset with myself when I don't go to the gym, So, and I've always been a big weight room guy. I've never loved like cardio in any form of fashion, sprints, treadmill, none of that. But I know that's what you got to do. You got to get your heart rate up. You got to get your heart pumping. So, do what, makes you feel good. You ain't, you got to be comfortable in your own body, so it's your body, so treat it right. And, I think the next step for me is diet, as they said, it's Bigg.Malc, man. I like to eat, man. I like good food, man. So, that's tough for me. And I've grew up around the best cooks, what I'm saying? I put the cooks in my life against anybody, what I'm saying?
Shout out Debbie.
Shout out to my mama. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you know, you know. So, I mean, it's just tough, man. When you got that, when mama cooking good every night, grandma cooking good, every other night, your great-great-grandma cooking good. I mean, come on, man. I put it this way. This is what I tell people, man. My family, we started, my father and my aunties, my uncles, we started Maxine's Chicken and Waffles. So, I remember one day, they came and said, hey, man, we hit 1 million this year. So, that was in 1 year, Maxine. So just put it that way. My family's cooking made them $1 million. So I mean, that's all you need. That's all that needs to be said. So I mean, But I couldn't love that plate more than I love to, be energized, play with my daughter, go to the weight room. And it feels good now. And I love going into the weight room and the treadmill and, you build a bond, you meet people that you would never thought you talked to. So, yeah, man, that 2025, we in that weight room, man. We in that gym.
Heavy.
We ain't looking back.
Heavy. Absolutely. Because I think what a big turning point to me was you have to really get it in your mind that you're going to make a change. A big change for me came last year because I was a heavy smoker. I smoked all the time, and I was heavy. I was smoking cigarettes heavy. And so I was off and on. I would tell myself I would stop, and I would start, and I would tell myself, okay, I'm done again. But then I would start smoking again until it was January of 2024. We was going to a Disney on Ice show. Bringing my son there. And I was late catching the train. We was catching the T to go straight into Boston and drop you off right at TD Garden. And so I pull up in the truck. I see the train coming. Everybody get on the train. So I'm telling my son, let's go. We got to go. And I was already sick. My sinuses was messed up. I had a little cold going on. And I got my son out the car. And we run into the train, running. Get to the train just in time. Step on the train, they close the door, but I'm on that train and I can't catch my breath. I'm like, hold on. I'm about to tell the conductor before this train get to moving, we might have to open these doors back up. Because I can't be stuck on no train. I can't breathe.
Yeah, that's scary.
It was a nightmare. I was panicking. Anxiety was coming over me. I said, you know what? I'm done smoking cigarettes. Never again. That was the first phase. That was the last day I smoked cigarettes. January of 2024. Last time I smoked cigarettes. And then this year came, I'm looking at my son. My son's running around. He got so much energy. He's running around everywhere. He's so active. I'm like, man, I got to be able to keep up with Bear.
Yeah.
Because every time we go to the zoo got this long path by the wolf exhibition. Every time we get to the path, it's like a tradition because we got a membership to the zoo. Every time we get to this wolf path, he looks at me. He said, Pops, let's race. And I be dreading that moment because I know it's coming. I know he's going to ask me to race.
And you can't let him beat you.
I can't let him beat me. So here I go. I got to pull my pants. And I'm running down the trail, hold my pants. But by the time I get done running, thank God they got a bench at the end.
Right.
I'm like,
right. Now I need a seat.
But then as soon as you get up, Pops, let's race to the next trash can. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to get in shape. So then I'm like, you know what? I got to dedicate my life to making sure I'm right and ready. My son, he's 4 years old, about to be 5. I got to make sure I'm physically fit to be able to be active with him. And so that's my main objective. And I'm 35. We ain't getting no younger. And so I don't want to go into my 40s or go into my late 30s because we not, God willing, I see 40. But I want to spend the rest of my 30s making sure I'm physically fit, making sure I'm as healthy as can be. Thank God I have no major medical, concerns. But if that weight stay on you, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. So, and it's not about the weight for me. I'm into it with my stomach. I need to cut the gut.
Yeah, cut the gut.
2025. 2025, I walk around with this big gut. You feel me? I said, I don't care how much I weigh. It's me versus the gut. The gut got to go.
You got beef with the gut.
Beef with the gut. So I'm in that gym every day. I got a routine. Go hit the treadmill. I'm putting 30 minutes on that treadmill, 12 incline. I go 2.5 speed, and I just lock in, take my walk. And then as soon as my treadmill period is over, I'm right to the stretch abs area, and I'm getting my HIIT routine in. 5 different exercises, 5 rounds. Man, I'm locked in. And so ever since I've been on that routine, I started January 6th. I feel a lot better. I know my weight's coming down. I went to the doctor. I've lost a significant amount of weight. But like you said, cause it's a life change. So the first 90 days is for me. The next 90 days or the rest of it, is for my family. So I just want to be around. You know, I got to prove it to myself I can do it. And then, you know, once I prove it to myself, I would like to share it with others, you know, because I know there's somebody else out there who's going through that same mental battle right now, you know. And the best advice somebody told me, and the best advice I heard, if you're struggling with going to the gym, if you're struggling with just getting started, here's something simple you can do. Get your membership to Planet Fitness. It's only $10 a month. Get your membership, walk into the gym, step on that treadmill, and just hit start. It's as simple as that. It's no special, you know, motivation. There's no special workout that you need. It's nothing more than that. Just hit start, just get started. And just walk. Walk for 5 minutes, walk for 10, walk for 20 minutes, build it up, and just be consistent. Go in that gym every day and just hit start.
Yep.
No,
not saying don't. I know a lot of people are intimidated by the gym. You know, I've always been a big guy, you know what I'm saying? So I've always naturally got looks since I was a kid. Everybody always was looking at me, you know, always had eyes on me. So that never bothered me. But to the people who, you know, people really, like I always say, like, we're so insignificant. I don't think people really understand, like, you know, usually a problem is, you know, brewed and created in your own head, you know. People gonna look at you. Of course, people gonna look at you. What do you think I do when I'm sitting on the treadmill at the gym? I'm looking at everybody, you know. And you know, you might be, you know, the motivating factor for somebody in there. You never know. They'll be like, oh, okay, look at him. You know, let me call my cousin. That reminds me of my cousin. Hey, come on, you can get in this gym. Look at this guy. He can do it. You know, and you'll see all type of people in the gym. You know, old ladies, you know, young ladies, old men, young men, fit women, out of shape men. You know, you see all type of people, man. But that's motivating to me because it lets me know that, you know, everybody's on their grind. And then as you start going, you know, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5 days a week, 7 days a week, however, you'll start meeting these people and, you know, understanding everybody has a story. Everybody has a motivation, like you said, because you know, you got a son that you want to keep up with. I got a daughter, man. My daughter's very rambunctious, man. So, and I know she's going to really want to get off into that sports world soon. And I want to be able to be out there to coach her, to teach her, to run around with her, and to show her the ropes, you know. So whatever your motivating factor is, use that to fuel you every day. And I think 30 days is a good start because I think after 30 days, you start to develop that mindset of, I need the gym. You know, you'll want to go to the gym more than you want to go home and play a video game or go home and scroll through Instagram or TikTok. You'll want to be at the gym. People, and if you say you don't got time for it, that's bullshit. People make time for the things that they want to do, period. Like for the stuff that you really want, you'll make time for it, and it's always, you know, it's never not enough time. There's always enough time. So until there's not enough time. So yeah, make your time, you know, get your life right, get your gym membership, and hit start on that treadmill.
Absolutely. And then also for those of you who are watching, if you need an accountability buddy, man, jump in the comments, man. Mm-hmm. Let us know. Hey, I hit the gym today, you know, and we'll try to keep y'all up on our journey and let y'all know we in that gym. But just, you know, let us know in the comments, man. You know, you accounted for. You know, you got your money in. You know, because we gonna let you know we getting that money too. So I want that to be something that we make sure we tap into and we keep y'all updated on. All right, now. So on this day in history, 1962, Wilt Chamberlain of the Philadelphia Warriors registered his 5th consecutive 50-point game, scoring 58 points against the New York Knicks. This performance contributed to his season total of 3,921 points, setting a new scoring record. Wow. 5 consecutive 50-point games? What was he doing?
I don't know, man. I think, man, there's not a lot of video footage on Wilt the Step, man. There ain't a lot of video footage. I need to, you know, there's a lot of video footage. So we can't argue with the historic documents, and, you know, I want to see it, though.
They might have been letting him score for all we know.
Right. 100-point game. I need to see it. I can see Kobe's 81. I can get on YouTube and type in Kobe's 81. Kobe's 81. They gonna show me every shot. I can't go see every shot Wilt had when he scored 100. So shout out to Wilt, man.
Shout out to Wilt. All right, I got one more for you, cuz. 15.
Sport like it.
Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder became the first player since Michael Jordan in 1989 to score 4 consecutive triple-doubles. He achieved career highs with 49 points and 16 rebounds along with 10 assists and a 123-118 overtime victory against the Philadelphia 76ers. Wow.
Say that stat again, cuz.
Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder became the first player since Michael Jordan in 1989 to record 4 consecutive triple-doubles.
Consecutive.
Woo!
Hey, Russ West got that dog in him. You know, Russ West got that dog in him. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, hey, Russ West, I seen a video clip, man. We might have to find this clip of, I think it was Rudy Gobert. He did something, had pushed one of his teammates. Russ ran up on him. Rudy Gobert, he jumped back real quick. He didn't want no smoke. Boys know, hey, sometimes what did your boy from Hustling Flow say? It's not the size of the dog in a fight. Sometimes it's the size of the fight in the dog. Right. You know, and Russ West got that dog.
That's right. That was 10 years ago. And he's still hooping today? Hey, yo, he got that long. No, okay, let me stop myself. I was going to say he had the longevity gene Bron got, but he ain't touched 40 yet. Until he touched 40, but he got a gene in him. He got a different gene. He is on that Richter scale. Right. On that note, the Lakers are ahead of the Pelicans right now, 84-72. Bron's at the free throw line. He's already clipped 50,000. We got a game to watch, man. Cold game.
Cold game.
Cold game. First round draft pick.